Hey guys, yo, what's up? My name's Seb. Welcome to Jump Inside Games. Today, we're going to be checking out a trailer for the game Metro 2039. This is a game that's meant to be coming out in winter this year. Accordingly, there's no actual dates, but it is set to come out in winter. And also, this game is set to come out on Xbox Series X and S, PlayStation 5, Epic Games, and Steam. So if you've got any of those platforms, then you're more than welcome to play this if you enjoy it. So let's get started with this trailer. Alright, here we go. Inspired by the worldwide best-selling Metro book trilogy by Dmitry Glukhovsky. I can't pronounce that second name. I don't think that was right, but anyway, yeah, there you go. It's inspired by a book trilogy. Also, the world that this is going to be set in, accordingly, as far as I've watched the, I think it was like a video diary for the studio or something. That, by the way, this is built by a Ukrainian team, and one thing I really like about what they're doing, this is a post-apocalyptic game, but unlike Fallout, where everything feels like it's rebuilding and all that kind of stuff, this is set kind of in the consequence of humanity, you know, where everything in this game is going to feel dark and feel nitty and gritty and all that kind of stuff, and it's not going to be a pleasant walk in the park. This is going to be something quite serious. It's single player as far as I'm aware, and it's going to be quite, you know, it's going to give you some kind of like, oh, maybe I shouldn't want to be here kind of vibes. Well, that's great, because that's the kind of game I want to play. I want to play a game that gives me a bit of a, the darker side of consequence. It's going to be an enjoyable game. Right, let's continue. Okay, so immediately straight away, as you can see, a lot of what you can see in this screen, obviously it's very wintry on the surface, and it doesn't shy away from showing that. Like, the gloves have got frost on, the whole place is frosty. You can see it's a bit worn down in some areas and all that kind of stuff. And you know, even the gun, it's got like little, I can't quite tell because you'd have to zoom in on that, but if I like put this up to 4K, you can see some frost stuff on the actual gun itself, so that's kind of cool. And so, you know, you get that kind of thing. This must be freezing for this person. He has to wrap up warm to be on this surface. As well as that, you've got the goggle aspect, so, you know, he's seeing through a lens, so obviously there's some breathing issues on the surface, just like in previous games. So yeah, no, you can see this is a harsh environment. So let's continue. I love the fact you just see that breath. And also, because he's seeing through a lens, you know, you've got that visual inside this game, which makes the graphics just look completely realistic. If, you know, I can tell it's a game, but it looks really good. It looks quite close to, you know, realism in some areas. Like the textures, the build of this game looks really good. I'm a little bit off focus. I do apologize. Right. All right, so here we go. We're looking at things. One thing that I kind of like about this is the fact that the way things are set in this world. You can kind of see things like, you know, it's not just destroyed. It's destroyed with a purpose. Like, for example, as you can see on screen here, you can kind of see. It's not just like a broken gate. It's a broken gate with things coming through the gate. So you can kind of see or something of like what may have gone through the broken gate, or, you know, I don't know. You can see like bones and stuff and broken stuff. So you can probably see like something came through the gates, destroyed a bit of this area and stuff like that. And you get kind of like a bit of a story about what's going on just by staring at stuff. And I like that kind of feel, because, you know, it just brings the game more to life. Like, you go into an area and you think, okay, what's happened here kind of situation. So it's just like an underlaying, just a bit more context about things that you can see just within this place. Also, you can kind of see the age of it, because, like, you know, you got like the vines coming down through the walls, and you go like, okay, right, this is being destroyed for absolutely ever. So, you know, you can see age and destruction on this place. And then there is a, well, quite clearly he's dead. I'm not quite sure how he died, but you know, he had quite some flash on him, so that's not an old death. That's probably quite recent. And I wonder what killed him. Obviously, the monster. So yeah, so you kind of get that kind of like the. I love that little like just a bit like, oh, there's a dead guy on the floor. I wonder what killed him. I should be wary. Look towards the window. I don't know what you call that, like an open gap, and then you see a monster, and you're like, okay, that monster is obviously the thing that killed him. Maybe that monster's coming after me. If that monster's coming after me, I probably should run. I'm gonna run. That, you know, that's the kind of thing you pick up from when you see this type of stuff in a game, and I love it. It's gonna make you run because you don't want to end up like that guy. Yeah, run, dude, run. Okay, escalator. Here we go. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Monster's coming to chase you. That gun bullet did not work on that monster. Oh, yeah. Oh. Again, like I say, it's not shy away from being gory or dark. It's just trying to show you something real, and I just love it. It's great. Yeah, punch. Okay, there's people. Okay, so you do get kind of a, you know, a look to see that there's actually people here. Obviously, you've tried to make it back down to the metro. That's the reason you're here. You've come from the surface, going back into the metro station where the people are, and those monsters obviously tried to chase you on the way in. Maybe that guy up there was a guard or something. Not too sure, but you know, you get a little bit of a story here and there. Okay, what are they? They're coming in. They're coming in. Shut the door. 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 Did he? No. All right. Okay. Cool. Coming this winter, like I showed you before. Yeah. So yeah, absolutely ecstatic for this. This game looks amazing. Again, this is the consequence of humanity after a post-apocalyptic event. So everything is going to be very survival. This game's going to be dark and gloomy, and you know what? I'm all up for it. I like the first game. I haven't played some of the others because I know there's a few more than this. But I really love the first game, and this feels like they're all, you know, guns blazing with this. I cannot wait to see what they come up with, and I'll probably end up playing this. I'll probably end up playing some of the others now, just because this game is now coming out. There's a lot of good games coming out. I mean, but I've got no dates for things. It's really annoying. Like, I've got a lot of good games lined up to play. Like, even like The Witcher is got like a gameplay demo out, and I really like it. It's just I've got no dates for things. It's really annoying. But yeah, no, okay, coming out this winter, I'm excited for that. Anyway, guys, if you did enjoy this video, again, please don't forget to tell me what you think about it. Write down in the comments below. Are you interested in Metro Last? Sorry, not Metro Last Light. That's a different version of this. Are you excited for Metro 2039? Does this have you hyped? Let me know in the comments. I will see you guys in another Jump Inside video very soon. Thanks for watching, and goodbye. Hey, thank you so much for watching, and I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy the video, then please don't forget to give a like and subscribe to the channel. That would be amazing. Thank you so much. Anyway, I will see you guys on another Jump Inside video very soon. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.